I want to tell you about a battlefield decision that unlocked something most people never find. This isn't just ancient history. This is about a man named Abram who just won an impossible fight. 4 kings had kidnapped his nephew Lot. Abram took 318 trained servants, chased them down under cover of night, and brought everyone back. Captives, goods, everything. The dust was still settling when a stranger appeared. Now, this stranger wasn't just anyone. Genesis 14:18 says, "And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God." No introduction, no backstory. He just shows up with bread and wine. And then he blesses Abram. Verse 19, "And he blessed him and said, 'Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth.'" You see, Melchizedek recognized something. He saw that Abram's victory wasn't about strategy or numbers. It was divine. And here's where it gets powerful. Verse 20 continues, "And blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thine enemies into thy hand." And he gave him tithes of all. Abram, this warrior who could have kept everything, who earned it in blood and sweat, gave 1/10 of everything to this priest. Not because he had to, because he understood something. Before you go further, if this is speaking to you, do me a favor. Like this video, share it, and subscribe for more. Now, back to Abram's choice. So why did he do it? The tithe. 1/10 was Abram's way of saying, "God, you own it all. You delivered my enemies into my hands. You brought Lot back. This victory is yours." It was worship in the most practical form. He put his gratitude where his treasure was. And that act, right there on that dusty plain, set a pattern that would echo through generations. Abram didn't tithe out of obligation. He tithed out of revelation. He knew who the real king was. Now, you might be thinking, that's a nice story, but what does it mean for me? Here's what you need to know. Hundreds of years later, God made this promise in Malachi 3:10. "Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in my house. And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven, and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it." And listen to verse 11. "And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes." God doesn't just promise provision. He promises protection. When you honor him first, he fights for you. Abram didn't have Malachi's words yet, but he lived the principle. He trusted God with the first and the best, and God called him blessed. That same invitation stands today. It's not about rules. It's about relationship. It's about saying, "God, I trust you with everything, even what I think I earned." And when you do that, heaven responds. Windows open. The devourer is rebuked. The blessing flows. Abram proved it on a battlefield centuries ago, and God is still keeping that promise now. So here's my challenge to you. Take Abram's example seriously. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Honor God with the 10th, and watch what he does. If this video stirred something in you, like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And remember, when you give God the 10th tithe, he gives you his best.